Today I want to talk to you about raising your standard. I was watching this video yesterday by Tony Robbins, and one of the 10 ways to have a successful life, and the number one is to raise your standard. And I want to share with you a quick story that happened to me over the course of about 16 months that has really changed my life and how I'm doing things at a level that I've never thought in a million years I'd be doing. So about 16 months ago, I was at a crossroads with my business. I was at a crossroads with my life. I was struggling a lot. I never really told anybody this, but the business was struggling a bit. My head was up my ass, and I really tried to figure out, what can I do to make this right? Because I know that there's more to this life, and I didn't want to disappoint my dad. I didn't want to disappoint my wife. And I was just making one wrong move after the other. And I finally woke up and I said, I know what I need to do. I gotta raise my fucking standards. And I gotta play at a level that is going to make this life worth it and change this shit that I'm going through right now. So I invested in this coaching program by a guy by the name of Russell Brunson. And within 6 weeks, I made that coaching investment back, and I didn't have that money. So I took a huge gamble on him, and it paid off. And it paid off because I listened to what he was doing, and it really shocked me to see how far up my head was in my ass. And it made me realize that if I were to continue down this road, I would be left with zero. I would be left with zero. And so what I did was, in that group, in that coaching program, I met some rock stars. Daryl Hill, Jason O'Neill, Joel Irway, just to name a few. Liz Benny is rocking right now. And I started to raise my standards to who I was hanging out with, who I was getting myself associated with, so that I can get out of that rut that I was in. And I had to make a change. I had to make a move. I had to double down and say to myself, Lan, this is it. This is it. If this doesn't work, then you're done. But when I committed and I got around those people, they completely transformed the way I look at life and the way I do business and the way I treat my family. And I said, if I didn't make that change, if I didn't make that commitment or take that first step to raising my standards, I'd still be a mess. I'd still be a friggin' mess. And so my challenge to you is, where in your life can you raise the bar? Can set the standard just a little high in your personal life, in your business? How can you raise the standard? Because guess what? If you're getting a whole bunch of shit in your life and you're going through what I was going through 16 months ago, the reason is because you're allowing it. You're letting that stuff in. And so I finally said, enough's enough. And I said, I got to make a change. And I made the change. I leveled up. I raised my standards. Now, I can smell crap from a mile away, where back then I didn't, and I let it in. And there was a reason why I didn't have great clients. There was a reason why I didn't do great work. There's a reason why I hated my job, or the work that I was doing. My business was a job. It wasn't a business. I didn't love doing it. But now, every project that comes in my door, I love, or else I'm not taking it. My level of clientele has gone through the roof. The way I live my life has gone through the roof. And not in a materialistic way, in a spiritual way. I wake up every morning so freaking happy, I can't explain it. And if I didn't raise my standard, I wouldn't have that. So raise your standard. Get out there, Do the work. Hustle. There's no such thing as overnight success. Raise that standard. Get around people that are better than you in your life and do amazing things, and that will level you right up. They say you are the average of the 5 people you hang around with the most. Don't forget that. I'm out.